Hi, I'm Kayla, and I'm an independent consultant for Norwex. I wanted to do a demonstration for you today to show you the difference between the Norwex EnviroCloth and common disinfecting wipes for cleaning a surface. Norwex microfiber has the ability to remove up to 99% of bacteria from a surface following proper use and care. Disinfecting wipes have the ability to kill 99.9% of bacteria and viruses following proper use instructions. I have here a container of common disinfecting wipes. These happen to be a natural brand because that's what we used in my home. And the directions on here say to disinfect, that you need to wet the surface and leave it visibly wet for 10 minutes. So most disinfecting wipes do say you need to leave them visibly wet for 4 to 10 minutes. And wipes like Clorox and Lysol state that you also need to thoroughly rinse the surface with potable water after disinfecting to clear off any chemical residue that remains. So to do the demonstration today, I have here some Glo-Germ. This is a powder substance that's used to simulate germs on a surface. And under a UV light, it will glow. So I have a UV flashlight that I'm going to use to demonstrate that for you. I have here just a cookie sheet. I'm going to sprinkle some Glo-Germ on the cookie sheet. And then I'm going to spread it around so that it's nice and dirty. All right, so you can see Glo-Germ all over the surface. All right, I'm gonna clean off my hand with my EnviroCloth. Now, if I turn on the UV flashlight, you can see that this is glowing. You can see all the streaks, okay? I am not glowing, this is glowing. All right, so if I use a disinfecting wipe to clean off the surface, right? Now, I'm not going to leave this visibly wet for 10 minutes because that's not how I would normally clean. So I'm going to clean how I would normally clean with a disinfecting wipe. So I'm going to wipe the surface, trying to get off all that I can. Okay, usually I have to flip the wipe over to get another clean side. All right. So that looks about how I would clean it with the disinfecting wipe. Okay, so I'm gonna just set that to the side there. All right, when I bring my UV flashlight back here, what you can see is that all over this cookie sheet, we have streaks where you can see that the Glo-Germ has not been wiped off of the surface. Now, if these were actual germs, if I kept this surface visibly wet for 4 to 10 minutes, those germs would be killed, but they would still remain on the surface. So I'm going to now come back with my EnviroCloth, and I'm going to use my EnviroCloth. I have this folded into quarters right now, and I'm going to maximize the surface area by keeping my hand flat, and I'm going to wipe over this same surface to remove what was left from the chemical wipe and hopefully clean off any excess Glo-Germ that may be left on here. All right, let's check it out. So if I look now, you can see that there is no more Glo-Germ left on the surface. All of those streaks are gone, so the EnviroCloth removed that residue, right? I'm gonna come back with my wipe again, and using the same wipe, I'm going to re-wipe over the surface. This is what I would normally do. As a teacher, I would wipe off one student's desk, and then I would take my wipe and go wipe off another student's desk right afterwards because the wipe would still be wet. I didn't want to waste it. So I'd take wipe, go from one desk, wipe off the next desk and the next desk. Let's see what happens when I use that same wipe that I originally used to wipe off the Glo-Germ and wipe off this clean surface. You can see here that those streaks are now glowing again. So what that means is that those germs that were originally on the first surface and cleaned off with the wipe now got transferred onto the surface again, in this case, after I had cleaned it with the EnviroCloth. So I'm gonna come back again with my EnviroCloth, and I'm using the exact same side of my EnviroCloth to, again, wipe off that surface. All right. And let's check with the light and see. All right, and again, you can see that there are no streaks remaining on this surface. The light's purple, none of those blue glowing streaks. So the EnviroCloth, again, removed the residue that was left from the Glo-Germ and from the chemical wipe. So that's something to think about when you're using chemical disinfecting wipes. Not only are they classified as a pesticide and told to be kept out of reach of children and pets, but they are still leaving substances on your surface, right? So the Norwex EnviroCloth will remove those substances from the surface. Thanks for watching.